Hey guys, welcome. I'm already too busy trying to figure out if I can shuffle my deck or not, but welcome to a special episode of Don't Make This Weird, Strange Friends Media. Suck my deck. SMD, if you will.
What'd you say? You say suck my deck?
Suck my deck.
Suck my deck.
Yeah.
Alright. Well.
Yeah, I mean, that's not bad, is it? Suck my deck.
Alright, so here's, if anybody is jumping on, let us know that you can hear us okay, and we can do some fine-tune adjustments, because I know we're just getting started.
We are just getting started. I hope to see you guys here, because, yeah.
Let me get over there, because Heather's going to suck my deck.
No. No, I don't think so, because I brought one of my... I'm not talking a big game, because I don't like to do that, because if I lose, then I feel like...
there we go.
Too much chalk or whatever.
Alright, so...
So, yeah, first and foremost, I'm trying to shuffle. I am not very good at shuffling my Magic deck, and I think it's really weird to ask your opponent, hey, can you shuffle my deck for me? But I just don't want to be
See how you are?
But usually if he does shuffle my deck...
Oh, looks like we have a Mr. Pipe Dream Gaming. How is it sounding there? Let us know, because we are trying to make adjustments on the fly. Because, yeah, and you shuffle your deck just like any other normal person. Don't do what Mr. Guy does and, bridge the crap out of it and kill it.
I will not bridge my cards at all. But you'll see what infamous deck this is.
Is that your Nope deck?
None of your business.
Mm-hmm.
So we get started. But... So, the other day we played on Arena.
Yes.
I jumped on. You play on Arena all the time. I'm still trying to build up decks, get all that stuff figured out. I haven't even built a deck on there, so I had to use a starter deck. And it was no contest. I mean, really, it was pretty.
Hey, I'm trying to keep up with guys like Big Box Dave,
right?
Mr. Guy, Mr. Brian Kuhn, who's lurking on the channel as we speak.
Lurk, yes.
He's the lurker.
I get it. I understand that you play against those guys, but then you're like, you play against me. I'm like, I have nothing built yet.
But see, here's the thing. In cardboard, you are a fierce competitor.
We'll see. It's been a minute since I've played.
Well, then I guess you're going to have to step up to the table and suck my deck.
No. Why did I come up with that, man?
Yes. For those of you that are tuning in and see the little hashtag or whatever it is, or the episode ID, Heather came up with this. She's like, you know what? I'm feeling kind of saucy.
Right.
What do you think of calling this Suck My Deck? And I'm like, this is going to get out of hand really quickly. But as the genius that she is, hold on there. As the genius that she is, she always comes up with the best names, and everybody gives me the stink eye, because they're like, really? Did you come up with that? I'm like, no, that's her genius. Oh, well then it's good, because she came up with it. Like, seriously?
Heather came up with it.
Heather came up with it.
Right. So yeah, it's been a long time coming. We've talked about playing against each other in cardboard for a while now, and it just hasn't happened, and we were able to actually do that today, or tonight, I should say. So I feel like from here on out, we should continue to play against each other and
there we go.
Different decks, whatever. I did bring 3 with me tonight.
I brought
how
2.
Long we're going to be playing.
This one, and then I have the Leon-inspired deck. Which, it's nowhere near as broken as his, because I don't have all the fancy cards, but, when you're building decks, it is what it is.
It is what it is.
I think that's shuffled enough. So let's switch over to the other screen and see. Hey, there we go. Look at that.
Red and blue, huh?
Red and blue.
Did you want to cut the deck, or are you feeling...
I'm feeling pretty saucy. I say we roll to see who goes first. I don't know if you guys can see that. Where's that right there?
I got a blue one.
That's the Keldheim dice, which I think is pretty awesome.
That's,
Which one is that? That is... Oh, that's Amonkhet, isn't it? Here, you gotta hold it up to the camera so you can see.
I just buy
Those of you that are viewing that right now, that's Amonkhet, and I have Keldheim. And of course, since... where the hell did I go? There it is. Can you see it? Yes, Dandyman.
Yes, I never know, because honestly, I buy them when they just have singles, and I just buy them. Because I don't think I think the only one that I actually got out of a deck was when we went and played at the stadium for
pre-release,
and that was.
Well, you get them in pre-release and you get them in fat packs.
Okay, so I think I've only done 2 pre-releases. One I had to head out on, and the second one, yeah, I think both of them. I don't think I stayed and played. Mm-hmm. So I've actually never done a pre-release. I just went and got my goods and took off. So
I will hand you the rolly dice to find out which goes first. It's not weighted. It's a fair dice. Okay, so
I got 3.
That's not rolling initiative correctly.
It's definitely rolling initiative correct.
I think we need to adjust this just a wee bit. There we go. All right, so big money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies. Net 20.
So that's how this night's gonna go.
Okay, so for those of you saw, I
legit nat 20. He called it.
Legit nat 20. That's what I rolled. I rolled
a 3. He rolled a 20. So I guess it's up to you.
You know what? Since I like card draw, and we were talking about this last night actually.
Yeah.
Because John was giving me shit. He's like, "Why do you always draw first, or get card draw first?" And I'm like, "Well, because this is the format right here that you do that in. Is whatever your opponent draws, that's what they have to stick with. They don't get the advantage of card draw at the beginning of the game.
Right.
So I will let you go first.
All right.
Since you don't get card draw and I do.
That's usually how I play. I'm not gonna even lie about it.
So
I only get 7, right?
Yes, only 7. So we will do our best to go through and talk you guys through some of this and show you what it is that we're doing, so that way you guys can, if you're playing at the home game with your own cardboard.
This is a tough one. Because. Alright, well, let's just try it. Screw it.
Alright.
Plan for turn.
Okay, so I will shuffle down 7. So we'll get to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Put that back on there, and let's see if I like what I have in my hand to keep. And actually, yes, I do like what I have in my hand to keep. So I think what I'm going to do is do this, and then draw a card.
We're going to see what happens. I'm not feeling confident.
And then we're going to go land for turn, tap that, and I'm going to play, where the hell's it at? Wall of Wood. It's a defender. It's a 0/3. So I don't know if you guys can see that here. I'll hold it up to the camera so you guys can see. Focus. That's what we're playing right now.
Focus. Yeah.
So you're more than welcome to.
Which means
0. Hey, Survivor Girl's here. All right.
0.
Louder is here. You guys, I love the fact that you guys are blowing up Twitch now.
Yeah.
Is the online croquet club? Is this the online croquet club? Yes, you're actually at the right spot. So
yeah, you're here for Heather's.
You're here for. So yeah,
right.
Pass turn.
Okay. Oh, draw turn. And for turn, my friends, I may have doomed myself. And I'm gonna sing the doom song now. Pass turn.
All right, untap, upkeep, draw, land for turn. And we're going to do this because this is part of Heather's tactics. We're going to play Fountain of Renewal. At the beginning of your upkeep, you gain 1 life. And I can also pay 3 and sacrifice Fountain of Renewal and draw a card. So those of you that are playing in the home game, there's the card. You guys can see that. Tilt it up. There we go. It's so weird me trying to hold stuff on there.
Just let me hold.
Okay. And that is going to pass my turn. Why is this all wrinkly?
This is just doing what it is. It's doing wrinkle stuff. Land for turn.
Yes.
And we're going to come out with Dream Thief. Flying. When Dream Thief comes into play, draw a card. If you played another blue spell this turn.
Ooh.
You guys want to see that?
Oh, hold on.
Oh. Nope. Okay. Thanks.
There we go.
That's all it is. Nothing spectacular. Just has flying, and that kind of helps a little bit.
I don't like flying.
You wouldn't.
Flying is poopy. that your turn?
Yep, that's my turn. Sorry, past turn.
I see how you're. Alright, so we're going to untap, upkeep, Doriara. And we're going to play a land for turn. And then we're going to go whoop, whoop, and play Battle Wand Oak. It is a 1/3 for 3. Whenever a forest comes into play under your control, Battle Wand Oak gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Whenever you play a Tree Folk spell, Battle Wand Oak gets +2/+2 until end of turn.
Right.
So that's what this fancy little card looks like. Alright, and I am going to pass turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. And we're going to play a land for turn. And we're going to go ahead and play this Robe of Mirrors. Enchanted creature cannot be the target of spells or abilities.
Oh, so it's got hexproof. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
Little closer.
You're better. I got short arms, people.
There we go.
Oh, it's your Bakla.
So that's an enchantment. I like that. Does this make me look fat?
I know. It's like, everyone else on that, like.
Some of the flavor text on some of these are absolutely
like
hilarious.
That's an older card, too.
Right.
Oh, 93, 98. Yeah.
Right.
Because I don't buy fancy cards. I'm just going to be honest with you. I only bought one card that was expensive. But, okay, pass turn.
Oh, Louder says Plague of Darkness. All right. Darkness and President Mike. All right, so untap, upkeep, Duraura. And we're going to go with a land for turn. So now this gets a +2/+2. And then I'm going to tippity tap tap.
Is that each turn, right?
Yes, it's until end of turn.
Okay, gotcha.
All right, and then I'm going to play Wicker Burrow Elder. It is a 4-drop for 4/4. Wicker Burrow Elder enters the battlefield with a -1/-1 counter on it. I can pay 1 green and remove -1/-1 counter from Wicker Burrow Elder. Destroy target artifact or enchantment. So there's that. Come on, focus up.
That's a library.
All right, so now this is a +4/+4.
Well, that's fun. All right.
That's the
this might go quicker than I thought.
the Battle Wand Oak. So I'm going to swing at you for 5.
Son of a bitch. That brings me down to 15 for those of you that are playing at home.
And pass turn.
Oh, hold on. Let's see again. No. Never mind. Untap up. Ooh, yeah. Oh, I'm going to play a land because I have abundant land. And I'm also going to pull out the Kraken Eye. Whenever a player casts a blue spell, you may gain a life.
Okay.
Thank you for helping.
You just made the card commit suicide.
I like those
All right,
cards.
so
Those
there.
are one of my favorites to have in this deck.
It's the Kraken Eye.
It's a Kraken. So
That's a fun card.
that is a fun card. So I'm going to go ahead and put that over there. And pass turn. Yes, pass turn.
Oh shit, I've not been gaining my life.
Oh, wow.
So now this is at the beginning of my upkeep. Actually, I'm going to do this so I can see this clearer. Going to gain a life. And then I'm going to untap, upkeep, Durawa. And let's see. Ooh, that's fun. Okay, so I'm going to play land for turn. And then I'm going to play. So now this gets a +2/+2. And then I'm going to tap this down and play Nisa's Pilgrimage.
Okay.
And what this card does. Come on, focus.
It's a sorcery.
Focus in.
I see.
And do the thing that I told you to do. Come on. Focus. There you go. Search your library for 2 basic forest cards. Reveal those, put 1 on the battlefield tab, the rest into your hand, then shuffle your library. If there are 2 more instance or sorcery cards in your graveyard, search your library for up to 3 basic land cards instead of 2. Now, since there isn't, and that's now going in my library, I have to search my library for only 2 basic land cards. reveal them. So there's 1, and there's 2. And then I shuffles, or I shuffles down here. Shuffles, and then there's 2. So I'm going to put 1 on the battlefield tapped and the other one in my hand. And then I'm going to
answer.
What the hell?
The colors around the edge denotes what?
Oh, you're salty. Okay, gotcha.
Survivor girl salty, not me.
The colors around the edge denote what?
I think he's talking
red
about
fire.
Yeah, like is it the black or are you talking about the red and the blue? Because that's just the sleeves. If not black and white.
The red fire. I think it's the sleeve itself.
Oh yeah. So you can pick
yeah.
out different colors of sleeves.
Which is my sleeve card. So, anyways, all right. So I'm going to enter into combat.
Of course you are.
For. Well,
no.
actually, first, this is what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm going to remove a counter off of this.
Okay.
So now this is a 4/4, and I'm gonna destroy your artifact.
Alrighty.
So that goes to hail. Now this is a 4/4, and then I'm going to enter into combat for 4, and this is that was a +2/+2, right?
Yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Okay, so it comes in when a 4 is. So wait a minute. I played 2 4s. So now that's a +4/+4. So now that's a 5.
Because you could play 2 at a time then because of one.
Right, because of the
gotcha.
spell over here. Okay, so now that's a 5, and this is a 4. So 9. Coming to your face.
Okay, I'm gonna black this one.
Okay. Pink
So that gets,
mist.
I lose the enchantment, right?
Yes. That dies, the enchantment goes away.
Yeah.
All right, so.
And then I still take what?
5.
5. Okay, so that brings me down to 10.
Or no, wait a minute. No, you blocked this one, right?
Yes, I did.
So you take 4 then. Sorry,
Okay, so
my
that
bad.
brings me down to 11. I can math today. This is fantastic.
Because mathing and stuff.
Even though I'm losing. Untap, upkeep.
Hey, it's only round 1.
After we're done with this one, I'll explain to you guys where I messed up at. But I'm not going to tell you right now. I'm going to play a land for turn.
All right, we'll go back to the table shot.
Okay, all right. Okay. Tidewalker. Creature elemental. Tidewalker comes into play with time counter on it for each island you control. Vanishing at the beginning of your upkeep, remove a time counter on this permanent. When the last is removed, sacrifice it. Tidewalker's power of toughness are each equal to the number of time counters on it. So, and I count the ones that I already tapped still, right?
Yeah, you count all of them you control.
So 6. So it's a 6/6. I don't think I really.
I'm gonna shift this a little bit because that looks like it's a bit. There we go.
So I'm just gonna put 1 dice on it because I don't like fucking around with it. All right, and then.
So you have 6.
It's a 6/6.
Okay, so it's a 6/6.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And that's my turn because
Okay.
it doesn't have haste.
All right, so untap, upkeep, gain a life, and then I'm going to draw. Oh, hi. How are you doing? All right, so land for turn, and then I'm going to tap this down and play Staff of the Wild Magus. Whenever you cast a green spell, a force enters the battlefield under control, you gain a life. So there you go. There's that. And Staff of the Magus, which is great because the flavor text says a symbol of ferocity in oppressive times.
Yepper.
So there's that. And then, just because we want to make sure things are big, dumb, and ugly, we're going to enter into combat for 4. And since I played a land, now this is a +2, so now that's a +3.
Okay.
And then, so that would be a 3 and a 4. So that would be a 3/5 and a 4/4.
Okay. I'm gonna black with this.
Which one?
This doesn't have death touch or anything spectacular, does it?
No, it's just a 4/4.
Okay, so I'm gonna block that with a 6/6.
Okay, so in response, going to play Primal Bellow.
Okay.
Which is this card right here. So this card says, target creature gets a +1/+1 until end of turn for each forest you control. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that's an 11/11.
Oh, so now I'm gonna take that extra.
No, because it doesn't have a trample.
Okay, all right.
No, it just turned it into pink mist.
Like, son of a bitch.
Okay, so color sleeves are not elemental power. Right,
Correct.
exactly.
Correct. So what am I taking now?
You're taking 3.
Taking 3.
Yes.
Okay, I can do this. So that brings me down to 8.
And since I cast a spell, I gain another life. And pass turn.
Alright. Untap, upkeep, draw. Well then. That's fun. Wait a second. And for turn.
There you go.
1, 2, 3. For each shept creature target opponent controls, draw a card.
1, 2, 3.
Target 3 cards.
Yep.
Which is helpful here, my friends. So then
You can never have enough card draw.
you can never.
At least Heather's using the right color sleeves. Wow, you're busting my balls, man.
That's correct. You are correct. Alright, give me just 1 second here.
Hey, red means stop, green means go.
I'm gonna go ahead and play index. Look at the top 5 cards of your library, then put them back in any order.
Nice. Let me see that so I can show it on the camera.
4 and the 5.
There we go.
Okay, friends. I like that. Okay, so we're gonna put that back that way, and then. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead with this. I'm gonna play the Jabari Lurker.
Merkalurker.
Gets a +1/+1 as long as you control a swamp, which I don't.
Okay.
I don't know why I don't in this deck. Why
'Cause
is
it's
that
all blue.
there? It's all blue. I think I have like dual lands, a couple different dual lands.
Okay.
But yeah.
There you go. Target creature gains lifelink until end of turn. So.
So there's that. I have 1 lonely soldier right there.
Yep.
Pass turn.
All right.
That's what I got.
So we're going to untap,
Oh, dude.
upkeep, draw, and I gain a life because of my Fountain of Renewal. And, okay, do I have enough to play this?
Let's say no.
Oh, I drew, right?
You did.
Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, so this is what I'm gonna do. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Kablamio. So now, this gets a +2/+2. And I'm going to add another life because I played a green spell. And then swing for 4 and 3.
I'm gonna block the 3.
All right.
1, 3.
Alright. Pink mist. And you still take 4.
So take 4, which brings me down to 4, my friends.
Whoa! Look at that! And we're going to pass turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Alright. And for turn.
Meh.
4. Play Engulf Shore. Instant. Return to their owner's hand all creatures with toughness less than or equal to number of islands you control. Probably should keep this, but it's too late.
Okay, so what card is that you're playing now?
Engulf Shore, which probably would have been a better play if I actually had stuff on the battlefield.
No, that's literally making all of my cards go back to my hands based on the number of islands you control. How many islands do you control?
I have 8.
So that means all of my creatures go back to my hand.
Bye, bitches. So yeah, and that's
Nice.
that's an instant, so that can be played at any time.
Yes.
So that would have been really good for me to play if he would have been coming and attacking me with all of his stuff at once. But I got a little bit zealous, and I just wanted to shit off the battlefield because I was feeling threatened a little. So yeah, that's all that I got right now. So I'm gonna pass turn.
All right.
And maybe live another day.
I think the term you're looking for is "suck my deck."
Suck my dad.
All right. So, let's put some of this back down because holy cow. Let's do this actually. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and play that, which was the Orchard Warden, which is this card. And when another, come on, focus up.
Focus. Over that here.
There we go.
Oh, yeah.
When another tree folk creature comes into play under your control, you may gain life equal to that creature's toughness. So there's that, and I have one more menace. So then I'm going to play that, which is the Wall of Wood you guys saw before. And since I gain a life on my upkeep, and I played 2 green spells, so I gain another life.
Okay.
And then we're going to pass turn.
Alright, sounds good. Untap, upkeep, draw. Ooh, I like these. I'm gonna pay 3. I'm gonna play Claustrophobia. Enchant creature. When Claustrophobia enters the battlefield, tap Enchanted creature. Enchanted creature does not untap during the controller's untap step.
So which one you playing it on?
That match.
All right.
Or do you want to show that one?
This is the one that she's playing because, you know, she likes that I'm claustrophobic.
Now we're starting to get into some of my nope stuff.
And that taps this creature and it does not untap.
Alright. Pass turn.
Alright, so we're going to untap, upkeep, gain a life, and then draws. Alright, so... this is what I wanted to see. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to play boom, 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 Bosque Banneret, which takes all my Tree Folk spells and Shaman spells that cost 1 less.
What is that?
That's
just a creature?
Yeah, it's a
Tree Folk Shaman. Gotcha.
Tree Folk Shaman. Okay, so take that, gain a life. So now I can play this Fordos and bring that back out with my Battle Wand Oak. And then I can play the Wickerburrow Elder again for just 3. So that comes out. We're going to actually move this over here. And that one has a -1/-1 counter on it. And then I'm going to pass turn after I gain 2 life because I played 2 more cards. So I'm not really sure on this one. I guess after I go ahead and do it, you can tell me for sure. Okay.
Tap any 1, 2, or 3 creatures without flying.
So you tap any 1, 2, or 3 creatures
Okay,
without
I'm gonna
flying.
tap this one, and this one.
All
But
right.
how does that stay? Like, is it just...
You're just tapping them, so I can't attack.
Okay.
Honestly, what I would do, though, is wait till... Is that an instant?
It's a sorcery.
Okay, so yeah.
So...
You'd have to play it on your turn, then.
Yes, that's what
So
I'm playing
let me
now.
show that. God.
Again, that's another older character.
Nice.
So, I don't know if you just want to lay it on one of your...
No, it's just still... It's still in a turn.
Is it end of turn? It doesn't say. That's
Yep.
why I was wondering.
That's until end of turn.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
That's what I got.
Alrighty then.
Look
Untap.
at me all color coordinating.
Upkeep. Gain a life. Draw. Woohoo! Land for turn. Gain a life. And then we're going to play Cloud Crown Oak, which is this neat little fella right here, who just has reach. But he costs 1 less. So, and then, let's see here. Survivor Girl's throwing some fire, and then Roxanne is saying, "What in the nerd heaven is this?"
That's right.
This is what Heather has affectionately referred to as "suck my deck."
It's gonna catch on.
Oh, of course it is. All right, so now I'm going to enter into combat. I'm going to pay 1 to get rid of the -1/-1 counter and destroy target artifact or enchantment. So we're just going to blow this up. And I just brought that out, didn't I?
Yes.
Okay, so +2/+2. So that's 4, 5, and 9 coming at you.
That's the end. That's the end. There's nothing I can do with that.
Yes.
And the reason I'm gonna tell you guys what I did wrong is I had 1 creature card.
What?
And the rest were all lands.
How does that even work?
I don't know, but that was a rookie mistake. We'll say that. We will say that. That was a rookie
All right.
mistake.
So best 2 out of 3.
Yep.
All right. So now I have to go through and reshuffle all of these. And there is one thing I have to check. How are we sounding, guys? Because I haven't got any feedback on that yet. Let us know how we are actually sounding. If we need to adjust something. What in the nerd heaven is this? I have a game inspired by my time in psychiatric units called Guess My Diagnosis.
If you're happy and you know it, shake your mitts. Let's see if we can come back from that one. That was pretty rough.
Yeah, that was pretty brutal, not gonna lie.
I lost gracefully, though. I'm not very good at this shuffly. Just gonna say that.
Well, you know, you can do the tournament one where you go through and make 6 piles and then shuffle the cards all together.
That sounds like a lot of fucking work. That sounds like a lot of nothing I want to do right now.
All right. See, this is so cool. Let me show off our dice again. So this is my Keldheim dice, where the axe is the 20 part of it. And then let me see your Amonkhet dice. And this is Heather's die. So
it's no fun.
It looks like a pyramid. There we go. Hey, Hannah Lore's jumping on. Says hello and good.
Hello.
So we are sounding good.
All right, thank you.
All right, so since you lost, you go first.
Oh, hey. Sounds familiar.
All right, so
Sounds
1, 2, 3,
familiar.
4. 1, 2, 3. All right.
Don't do this.
Well, you can mulligan, so there's that.
You can.
And that's
Yeah.
exactly what I'm going to do because I got shit. Wow, thank you guys for jumping on all of the platforms on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook.
I don't
That's
see anything
awesome.
on YouTube. Am I just missing something? Is there people? No.
There's a couple people on
People
YouTube.
lurking over there?
They're lurking over there. They're not saying much of anything, but that's okay because we like lurkers.
All right, I do like this deck a lot. Again, we'll see.
I honestly didn't.
You hope I don't draw good.
Well, no, because here's the thing: is normally that never happens with this deck because it takes forever to get it online. All right, so 1, 2. Are we doing friendly mulligans?
Yeah.
Okay, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, so we're just doing tabletop stuff. There's nothing too impressive about that.
Okay.
But we do like kicking the pants off of each other.
I'm gonna kick some pants. All right.
Oh wait, you know what? I'll keep what I got.
I'm gonna keep what I got as well.
Okay, so.
I may or may not regret this later. And I'm gonna go ahead and play a land for turn. And that's it. I'm gonna pass my turn with that.
All right, I'm going to draw, considering the fact that I get to draw a card, and we're gonna play a land for turn. And wow, I forgot that I even put these cards in here. So, and pass turn.
Alright, go ahead and draw.
Hannah says, "Go Heather, girl power."
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I'm gonna tap 2, and I'm gonna go ahead and play that Kraken Eye again. I'm gonna replay or cast a blue spell. Whenever a player casts a blue spell, you may gain 1 life. So if Tony was actually playing blue, I could benefit from that as well. Not just mine.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, pass turn.
Roxanne says, "Are you going to do a tarot reading after Heather?"
I may. I see some. Hold on. Madam Swami's coming through. I see some love in your future.
You know what
love for yourself.
You know what I find is funny is that what was it? What the hell was her name? Miss Cleo got arrested for fraud.
Yeah.
All right, untap up, keep
Seen
draw.
that coming.
I know, right? But I'm taking land for turn. We're gonna go to the split screen here, or the original shot. I'm gonna play Overgrown Battlement, and it's a defender, and I can tap it for mana for each creature I control with defender. So there we go. And PS turns.
Alright. Now untap. Keep drawing.
And
Alright.
Oh, she said no. That's for you, Tony. So you're gonna do a tarot reading for me, apparently.
Oh God.
You know what I see in my future?
That was for you. Okay, and I'm going to tap 1, and I'm going to go ahead and play Mind Bomb. This kind of could fuck both of us over because Mind Bomb deals 3 damage to each player.
Yeah.
All players may discard up to 3 cards of their choice from their hands. Each card a player discards in this manner prevents 1 damage to that player from Mind Bomb. I don't know if you want to show that to them.
Oh, yes, I love this card.
And let me see here. Is there anything?
There's a whole lot of text. I love the art on it, too, because it's just really freaking cool.
Yeah, I'm honestly not really wanting to give anything up, and I don't know why I just did that. But so I guess
you know what? I'm
going
gonna actually discard 1 card, so I will only take 2.
Yeah, I like all my cards. I realized after I did that. Sometimes. Yeah.
And that's, ladies and gentlemen, what we call a misplay.
Pass turn. That is a misplay for sure.
Untap, upkeep, Durara. Ooh, hello, look at that. Alright, so we're going to do this land for turn. Go to the split screen. And, oh wow, okay. Let's do this. So we're going to play Worm's Tooth. Whenever a player casts a green spell, you may gain 1 life. So there's that.
So that would be extra beneficial if I actually had it as well.
Yep. And that would be a pass turn.
Alright. Keep draw. I like this one. And I'm not getting any lands this time around. So I can go either way.
So you're getting mana boned.
I'm getting mana boned right now, my friend. Tidebinder Mage, creature Merfolk Wizard. When Tidebinder Mage enters the battlefield, tap target red or green creature an opponent controls. That creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step for as long as you control Tidebinder Mage. Which, again, he's only got a wall, so I'm just going to tap it. It's not a creature, though, is it?
No.
It's just a wall.
Well, it's a creature wall.
But I want something out on the battlefield, so I'm going to go ahead and just take it.
Tidebinder Mage.
Which is it's a great card.
Come on, focus on it.
If you play it properly. So I'm kind of like...
Okay, so...
like a rookie tonight.
It's going to tap and it doesn't untap.
Yeah.
So
I don't have anything to tap. But
it just taps.
also, I gain a life for playing a blue spell.
Okay, fine.
And that is my turn.
Alright, so that doesn't untap. That sucks a bunch. So untap, upkeep, draw. Alright, that's exactly what I wanted. Land for turn. So let's do this. Since you've got some shenanigans sauce over there. I'm going to play Battle 1 Oaked again.
Okay.
So that's this card, if you guys remember. Where it gets the +2 for the forests and all the other happy stuff. So there is that. And yeah, we're gonna pass turn. Yeah.
Alright, so I got Lost in Thought. Enchanted creature can attack or block, and its activated abilities can't be played. Its controller may remove 3 cards in his or her graveyard from the game to ignore this ability until the end of turn. And that's gonna go on that guy.
Okay, so this is the card that she's playing. Can attack or block. So she's basically claustrophobic in me.
And I gain a life for playing that blue.
And you gain a life.
And I'm going to attack, come at you for 2 with the Tidebinder Mage.
So I'm taking 2 to the face.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And I'm going to go ahead and pass
On
turn.
tap, keep, and draw. So we're going to do land for turn. And we're going to do this. So we're going to play Nisa's Pilgrimage. Tap down 3. There are 2 more instants in your library. There isn't. So I'm going to search for 2 forests. And 1 and 2. And then we're going to shuffle my deck. So as you can see, and put 1 on the battlefield tapped and 1 in my hand. And then I'm going to gain a life because I played a green spell. And then I'm going to pass turn since you've got everything tapped down.
Alright.
And I think next turn that untapped.
As long as I have this.
Oh, is that okay?
Yep.
Gotcha.
As
So I gotta blow that up.
Yes, okay.
Hey, Nicole's jumping on. My internet blows, keeps glitching on my end. Have a good night, Joe. Thank you so much, Nicole. I appreciate you. We appreciate you.
Alright, so at this point in time, yes. Hello, Nicole. I appreciate you. At this point in time, I have no mana to play anything, so I'm gonna go ahead and come at you with 2 again.
Alright, so I take 2 to the face.
Yep, and pass turn.
Untap, upkeep, and draw. Ooh, look at that. So, we're going to play land for turn. And then we're going to pass turn, because I can't do anything.
Ooh, yay. Land for turn. Now, that is still considered? Would I gain a life for playing land because it's blue, or is it just
Just a blue spell.
cast blue spell?
Now if it says
It's
island
if you,
or...
okay, so spells are anything that you pay mana for to...
Yes.
Correct.
Yep.
Yep. Okay, and then... we're going to go ahead and... tap these 3, bring out Dream Thief. Flying, when Dream Thief comes into play, draw a card. If you played another blue spell this turn, which I did not. Same one that we played last time.
Okay.
And I'm coming at you for 2 with Tidebinder Mage.
I will take 2 to the face.
Last turn.
Alright. So, untap, upkeep, draw, land for turn. And we're gonna go with, pass turn.
And draw. Again, another land for turn, which is fantastic. What does this thing do?
That just gets a life I gain a life every time I play a green spell.
Green spell, Let's see here, guys. What are we gonna play? I think I'm gonna go ahead and not put anything out as of right now, and I'm gonna come at you again with 2 to the face.
Okay. So I will take 2 to the face.
And what are you at now?
11.
Pass turn.
Alright. And untap, upkeep. Alright. Good God, man. This is poo-poo.
Poopy crappy.
Poopy Krampus. We're gonna go with pass turn.
Untap that. And draw again. Hold on to that. play anything again, and now I'm going to come at you for 4. Which
All
is,
right. In response, I'm going to play Fog, which is an instant. Prevent all combat damage that we dealt this turn.
1 second here. Nope, I do not have anything to counter that.
All right. Music and MTG says kick his ass, Seabass. So apparently that's the thing. I'm not quite sure what that means, but yeah.
Alright. That's my turn.
All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. All right. Oh, this is fun. Hell yes. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. I'm going to play this. Rabid Bite. Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to a target creature you don't control. So I'm going to do that to this. And since... Actually, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. Okay, so this gives this a +2/+2, right? So that makes this is 3. And then I'm going to do damage to that.
To my Tidebinder Mage?
To your Tidebinder Mage.
Okay. Well, that's not fun.
Okay.
I hope that one comes off of the battlefield.
All right, and then I can untap him. Right? Okay. But I won't be able to untap him until next turn. So I gain a life.
Right.
And then... Feck. We're going to pass turn.
Okay. And I'm going to untap my Dream Maze, draw a card, and then we're going to go ahead and play Enchant Creature, Lost in Thought, Enchanted Creature, same card. Can't attack, block, or activate abilities can't be played. Its controller may remove 3 cards in his or her graveyard from the game to ignore this ability until the end of turn.
Nice.
And I'm going to poke you for 2.
Okay. So I take 2 to the face.
And pass turn.
All right. Nice. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Okay. So I can do what? I can get rid of 3
3 from your graveyard.
to ignore the ability. Okay. So that means I have to exile 3 cards.
Correct.
So I'm going to exile those 3 cards and do that because it's the same thing, right? For this?
Yeah, same thing.
Okay. And then I'm going to do this, which is going to be fucking dumb. Okay, I'm going to play this and put Blanchwood Armor on this. And this gets...
What is that?
This is an enchantment.
Okay.
And it gets +1/+1 for each forest I control.
Okay.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So now it is a 9, 11.
Okay. And in response,
Yes.
I'm gonna play a Vapor Snag. Return target creature to its owner's hand. The controller loses 1 life. I'm not taking that.
Nice.
Lose a life, and I also gain a life for playing a blue spell.
Okay.
I missed that opportunity when I played the other one, but that was my mistake.
Nice card. Did you show the cards?
Oh, Vapor Snag. Here you go.
It's from one of my favorite sets too. Phyrexia.
Right.
And I lose a life?
And you do lose a life.
Okay. Alright. So then I'm going to play 1, 2, 3 and play Battle Wand Oak again. And then I'm going to pass turn.
Okay. Untap all my stuff. Upkeep and draw. Ooh, a land. Submerged Boneyard enters the battlefield tapped. So there's where I have
The black.
the black. That's why I have the lurker.
Let me show a land on there.
Dual lands are pretty fun. I forgot that I should have figured that I would have that because I wouldn't have done something like that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and take a look and see what else I got in here. Okay, yeah, that's tapped.
Zilaka.
And I'm going to go ahead and pay 3 because I don't like claustrophobia on that. And then, with that being said, I'm going to gain a life. Just going to borrow one of your guys over here. We're playing a blue spell, and I'm going to come at you for 2.
I take 2 to the face.
And pass turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Land for turn. So we're going to go there, and then... Oh, so they're both tapped then, right?
Yep, they're both tapped.
Doopa-doopa-doo, ba-doopa-doopa-doo. Okay. So, let's do this.
I like to wear my drink.
Gonna play Primal Bellow and give this +1/+1 for each forest I control. So I can gain 1 life, which it's not doing anything. I'm just
gaining a life.
Yeah, just getting a life
Gotcha.
because it's got claustrophobic on it.
That's right. That's a great card.
And then
Pass your turn.
passing card.
Untapping. And drawing. And what do we got here? I'm gonna go ahead and play my Wake Thrasher. Creature merfolk. Whenever a permanent you control becomes untapped, Wake Thrasher gets a +1/+1 until the end of turn. I gain. That's still considered spell, right? So I gain a life for playing a blue.
Yes.
And I'm coming at you for 2 to the face.
Alrighty done.
Which now brings me up to 22. Passing turn. Did you take your life?
No, I did not. Was it 2?
That's 1 to the face.
1 to the face?
Yes. Kraken eye. I only have 1 of them right now.
Right, but
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Did you?
No, 2 to the face.
That's
I am
what. Okay, that's
sorry.
what I was like. Wait a minute.
Nope, 2. You're correct.
All
Thank you for being
right.
honest.
Well, duh. Come on now.
It's okay.
Music and MTG says throw in real cardboard. That's right.
That time.
Yeah. All right. So untap. Oh, I can't do that. That's right with my creatures. And we go for land for turn. And then I will do this, which is what do you got over there? Gross. I don't like that.
Too bad.
Too bad. So Sid, Juki.
So good.
Okay. Let's do this. Pass turn.
Okay. Ooh, that's my friend. Got another Kraken eye. And then that kind of leaves me with Man of War. When Man of War comes into play, return target creature to its owner's hand. I don't want you to have those, so I'm going to target one of my creatures. I'm going to bring back the Wake Thrasher.
Okay.
Bring that guy out, and I gain 2. Well, 1 life because I just. Well, no, because I would still gain 2.
Yes.
So now I'm at 24.
Alright, I'm going to switch chairs for a second.
Alright, sounds good. And with that being said, I am going to go ahead and come at you with 2 to the face. Did I lose everything? That was weird.
Alright, there we go. So much better. Now watch, the camera's all jacked up and I gotta...
Probably.
Hey, no, there we go. We're good.
2 to the face.
2 to the face, huh? So that's what you're doing?
Yes.
Okay, in response, I'm going to get rid of 3 cards to ignore this ability. And then I'm going to play Primal Bellow on this.
Alright.
So I gain a life.
Okay. Bring you to
7.
Okay.
And block that so it dies.
You're blocking this with a Primal Bellow.
Yeah, because it gets a +1/+1 for each forest I control.
Okay, but that's a. Isn't Isn't that stopped with the...
No,
that's
because
not
this
any
said
abilities or...
Right, but this said I can go through and exile 3 cards.
Oh, so you did that. Well,
yeah.
As in that when it comes
to ignore
out,
this ability.
Or... So that's coming off of that, is what you're saying.
Temporarily, because I exiled 3 cards.
Gotcha. Okay. So you're getting rid of this?
So that dies.
Okay.
And then this goes back to what it is. And... Past turn.
Okay.
Pipe Dream Gaming says lurk. BK Underdog 13 says lurk.
Playing a land for turn.
It's the lurkers.
And I'm gonna go ahead and play
Just a wee bit.
3 cards. I'm gonna tap and I'm gonna play Divination, Sorcery. Draw 2 cards. If you want to show that, it's kind of a neat artwork.
Yeah, that is a really cool artwork. So there we go.
Oh yes. And I'm gonna play the Mist Cloaked Herald. It is a 1/1, but it can't be blocked. I'm gaining actually
4 life.
4 life right now, so.
Focus.
28.
Focus.
And that leaves me with 2
Yo,
cards.
focus. I need more focus. Here we go. Alright.
And I'm gonna come at you for 2.
And I take 2 to the face.
Alright, and pass turn. So what is that? What do you got now?
I am at 5. So untap, upkeep, draw, land for turn, and I pass turn.
Okay. Let's see here. Land for turn. Okay. What do we got going on here? I'll go ahead and bring back out Wake Thrasher. Whenever permanent you control becomes untapped, Wake Thrasher gets a +1/+1 until the end of turn.
Nice.
And also, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to gain life from that also, but I'm going to bring out Goth Squid. When Goth Squid comes into play, tap all lands target player controls.
Nice.
I don't know if you want to show that. And then, so I will gain. That's 2 cards. So I will gain another 4. Alright, and then next. Brought those 2 out, so I'm gonna come at you for 3.
And I take 3 to the face.
And I am now at 32 life.
Apparently, music in MTG is elbow coughing.
Pass turn.
Alright, so untap, upkeep, draw. Oh, look, another land. And I think that is game because I got Jack.
Alright, go ahead and untap. Let's see what nasty sauce I draw. Oh, another Kraken Eye. Just for the fun of it.
Just for the fun of it.
Play that.
Yeah.
And then, well, I mean, we're gonna go ahead and end this anyway.
Yes.
Yeah.
In fine form and
I'm
fashion.
not gonna be too petty. We're gonna go ahead and just come at you with 4, 5, 6.
All right.
To the dome.
GG.
GG. Phew.
That was definitely a nice round too.
Yeah. The
Right.
deck is pretty good.
Well, and that's the thing is we've played hundreds of Magic games together, and the fact that we're pretty relentless in cardboard.
It can be, well, and that's the funny thing, like, when we first started playing, or when I first started playing for real, when I got back into it, playing with you guys, like, I would sit back, and I'd let you guys fuck each other up, because we'd play with a bunch of different people,
Yeah.
and then I'd come in, and then I'd start doing my swinging, because you guys would sit there and pick each other apart, and not do anything with me,
Right.
and I'd just be there like, alright, this is what's what.
Are we gonna play or what's going on here?
So I'd let you guys just go ahead and do that, and then I'd be like, all right, you guys are down pretty low. Let's get to it.
Right.
So, and especially with this deck, this is one of my favorite decks. And part of this deck was actually gifted to me.
Really?
Yeah, and then I just added it to make my own spin on it.
Nice.
Yep. I can't tell you how many different cards I ended up putting into it or getting rid of from it.
Of course. Because, well, when Heather builds a deck, she's going to gain infinite life and then tell you no.
On this deck. Well, that's the thing, too. Before, I'd say, last year, I put all the Kraken eyes on it, and I was like, yeah. Gotta have something to kind of stabilize.
It's a really good card. And that's the thing is, when you're playing the different formats, we should totally do a standard draft between the two of us and just grab, those 3-packs they have at Rite Aid or whatever.
Yeah.
Or, grab a couple of jump starts.
I didn't know that was on there. It's gone now.
So,
roll?
What? No, we still gotta go through best of 3.
I know.
I won 1, you won 1. We still
so you go.
Well, I go first because now that I've lost.
All right.
So, yeah. For those of you who are keeping score at home, I got my ass kicked. You're good. Let's see if I actually want to keep this. So apparently, music and MTG is hydrating now.
There you go. It's the best. Music and MTG is old. I mean, I like all of our viewers.
Okay, I'm gonna keep what I have.
Okay, I did not do anything yet because I have something to take care of really quick here. Sorry, guys.
Actually, bump this up just a wee bit. There we go. Even though it looks like my head's shrunk in.
Shrunken hairs. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and draw here.
What is going on here?
I don't know what I'm on. Oh, I'm on Twitch.
Sure. And now music and MTG is saying oops.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play a land. My turn, right? You said?
Yes.
Play a land and...
No, wait a minute. I go first.
Oh, well then I'm not gonna play a land.
Alright, so we're gonna go land per turn because I don't get any card draw. Tap it down. I'm gonna play some Lanny War Elves.
Okay.
Which is a fun card. If you're playing green, it's a definite must. And pass turn.
Alright. Playing a card. And that's fantastic. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pass turn.
Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. And we're going to play land for turn. And then we're going to tap that down and we're going to play Bosk Banneret, which is the one that I played last time.
And what is that card again?
That's the Tree Folk spells and Shaman spells you play cost 1 less to cast.
Okay.
And then pass turn. Right. Music and MTG says these emojis are fun.
Go ahead and play a land.
Quite frankly, I can't stand emojis because they're just annoying. Get what? You saw the movie going, the emoji movie, did you?
No.
No, neither did
I.
I.
No, I couldn't. I just couldn't bring myself to watch it. Also, we talked about this at one point in time, going to the movie theater and watching kids movies. That's one I just never wanted to, and just pretend. Hold on, kids, I'll be right there. I'm gonna go ahead. I tap 2. I'm gonna play my Kraken Eye so that anytime I play a blue spell, I can gain a life.
Nice.
And I'm gonna go ahead and pass turn.
All right. All right. So I'm gonna untap, upkeep, draw, and then we're going to go here. So land for turn, and we're gonna do this. And play Battle Wand Oak for 2 manas. Okay. And whenever I play a forest, or a forest comes into play under your control, Battle Wand Oak gets +2/+2 until end of turn. to swing for one.
Alright, and I have to take it because I have no blockers. Is that your turn?
No. I am going to play 1, 2, and play Warm Tooth. And then I'm going to pass turn.
So that's any time that you play a green?
Anytime I play green. I should have done that at the beginning of my turn because it was a misplay, but whatever.
Okay. Whatever helps you sleep at night. I'm going to go ahead and play a land, and then I'm going to...
No, and then.
Yeah. Tap 3, and I'm going to play a Rootwater Hunter. When I tap Rootwater Hunter, it deals 1 damage to target creature or player. So direct damage card.
Okay, so that's this one?
Yes. So I gain a life. With that being said...
That's a fun card.
Yeah, I like that card. Again, I don't know what it was, but with this blue deck, I liked a lot of the older cards.
How could you not? I mean, seriously.
And that's my turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Come on, do the upkeep thing. Alrighty. Hey, look at that. That's fun. So I'm going to tap this down for mana. And then tap this down. Search my library for 2 basic lands because it's Nisa's Pilgrimage, which is a fun card.
Okay.
Put 1 on the battlefield tapped after revealing them. And put the other one in my hand. So reveal that. We'll go to the other screen there. And then, boom, there's 2. Reshuffle. And we're going to put 1 in my hand and the other one on the battlefield tapped. And since I played a green spell, I gain a life. And then we're going to... He gets a +2/+2 since I played a green spell. And played a land. So we're going to do 3... and 1, so a total of 4. Yep.
Alright, so that will bring me down to 16. Okay. And that's your turn.
Yes, pass turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play a land. And let's see here, guys. Let's get tricky here. I'm gonna go ahead and well, no, I'm gonna hold on to that one actually. Hold on 1 second. Let me rethink this.
Music and MTG says, what are the shout outs? The shout outs are something that we do for each channel or a local business. What are you playing?
Claustrophobia.
You're playing Claustrophobia again?
That's right.
Good lord.
That's right.
So those of you that didn't see the art of the card.
I gain a life also.
Gain a life.
And for my last step, I am going to tap Rootwater Hunter and direct damage to the face for 1.
Okay, so I take 1 to the face.
And that's my turn.
So, anyways, as Music and MTG was asking, what are the shout-outs? Untap, upkeep, Durawa. They are us talking about different channels that we either support or we are, what's the word? Doing collabs with.
Collabs, affiliate. I don't know if we're affiliate, but we're collaborating. Channels that we support. Different things that we are involved with on other channels and whatnot. So I have a couple shout outs that I would like to go ahead and give out.
Go ahead.
Let's say, well, I don't want to talk about this is different channels, but so we'll go with Big Box Dave, Twiddler's Place,
Yep.
and Pipe Dream Gaming, and you can go ahead and shout some out.
Big Box Dave is MTG Attitude.
MTG Attitude, yes.
And the other one that is associated with Big Box Dave is Magic Jerks.
Magic Jerks.
With Editor J and Mr. Guy.
Yeah.
Which is absolutely incredible. And actually, Music and MTG is another channel that we go through and support.
Yeah.
Plus, we've got, this channel that we do all kinds of crazy stuff on. There's the podcast. There's Guitar Fridays. We also do Chill Stream on there and beat the snot out of each other playing MTG Arena or other video games. There's, good lord, the Rule of Cool.
The Rule of Cool, that's another, if you guys haven't had a chance to check that out, Tuesday nights. D&D, which we have it coming up again. It's every Tuesday night.
Every Tuesday night.
So you guys can come join us. Follow the story. We're just getting into it, but I want to say, like, go back and listen. You can either stop and watch live, which I recommend too.
Yes.
Or you can go back onto the YouTube channel and watch the edited versions of it. And just really enjoy the characters. There's a bunch of different things that, you guys could really, if you're into D&D nerd stuff, if you will, Roxanne, you guys might actually really like to check that out. It's a lot of fun. Myself and Tony are on there along with, go ahead.
Along with Brian Kuhn from Pipe Dream Gaming.
Right.
And the channel that you can watch that on live is Pipe Dream Gaming _ on Twitch.
Yes.
And we've got Mr. Guy.
Mr. Guy.
We've got Rudy.
Yeah.
We've got Big Box Dave. He jumps on every now and then. You have myself. You have the lovely Heather.
Oh, thank you.
And no one puts Ren in the box.
Nobody puts Ren in the box. When you put Ren in the box, she throws rocks. That's what's happening.
At the sky.
Don't piss her off. But yeah, and not just that. We also, right now, I'm involved, and you were at one point in time with Initiative Impossible.
Yes.
I know we're going to come back around to that, but we have a different DM for this session that we're doing. However, Friday is switched over to Friday nights now, and that's board games and different stuff. Great group of guys there as well.
So much fun.
Lots of fun there. So if you guys haven't liked any of these channels, or if you have, just go over and support. Watch their stuff. Make sure that you hit the notification bell so you guys can continue to get notified when they go live. So yeah, those are some of our shout outs.
And if you actually go to the featured channels on this channel down here, where you guys are hopefully chatting at, on YouTube, lurking down below, it's Ilacas, we have all of the channels we support in the shout outs that we just gave in the featured channel section. So go do that. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, make sure you hit all the notifications so that way, like Heather said, anytime those channels go live, you're immediately getting the notifications so we can help build this community, because that costs nothing.
Yep.
You just gotta hit the like button.
Yep, just like and share and just help everybody get out there by support, and that's just one of the big things that we like to do with what we stream and everything else. Just supporting each other. It really does help out.
So I hope that answers your question, music and MTG. Thank you so much for asking that, because we were going to get into that a little later, but we got a little preemptive. But that's all right. So I played a land for turn, and then I am going to play Ambassador Oak, which costs one less because of this. And
what is
that is... Oh, shit. I got to flip it around. That is a Tree Folk Warrior. When Ambassador Oak enters the battlefield, create a 1/1 green elf warrior creature token.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and vapor snag that. Return it to your hand, and you lose a life.
Okay, so I'm returning it to my hand, but I get a 1/1 elf creature token.
And I also gain a life for playing blue.
And I gain a life.
If it's countered, do you still get it?
No, because you didn't counter it. You returned it to my hand.
So that means that you can have two of those bastards. Not a smart play, my friends. Not a smart play.
No, I only gained one life, but then I lost a life, so then I have no life. All right.
If you're following.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So that did I untap that? I don't think I did.
I cannot remember, to be quite honest with you.
Anyways, whatever. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna play Cryptolith Right. Creatures you control have tap this, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool.
Yay.
Which is part of, come on, focus up. Do the thing that I told you to do.
Dude, that reminded me of Come on.
Right. So yeah, this is an enchantment, and I can tap that and tap creatures that I control. So I did gain a life since I played a green spell. And now, this gets a +2/+2. Actually, no, that gets a +4/+4 because I played that. and you bounced it back to my hand. So I'm gonna swing at you for 5 to the face.
And I'm gonna have to take it. So.
Yep.
Down to 13. Is that your turn?
And that is past turn.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and untap all my business. Put down a land. And from there. We're gonna play Drag Under. It's a sorcery. Return target creature to its owner's hand and draw a card.
Which one you doing it to? You doing it that one?
Yeah.
Alright, let me see the card so I can show the camera.
There you go.
Drag under! Whoop woo!
Gain a life for playing a blue.
That's pretty nasty. I like the art on that though. Alright, so this one's going back to my hand.
And then from there, I'm gonna go ahead and direct damage to the face with the root water.
Ow!
And then I am passing my turn.
Okay. Untap. Upkeep. Draw. Alright, look at that. I'm gonna play land for turn. Music and MTG says thank you. That did answer my question.
Sweet.
Alright, so we're gonna do this and play for 3. Play Ambassador Oak. I gain a life because I played a green spell. And then we're gonna play this. Battle Wand Oak. And now I have 2/2 elf.
Not my best
Creature.
choice, but it is what it is.
I mean, hey, it's a trigger. That's good. There's a battlefield.
Yeah.
So then I gain another life.
Yeah.
And you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna poke for 1 with my little Lanny War Elf.
Alright, so I'm gonna take that little one.
And pass turn.
On top. Alrighty. 1, 2, 3, 4 lands. I'm gonna play the Master of Waves. It is a merfolk wizard. Protection from red. Elemental creatures you control get a +1/+1. When Master of Waves enters the battlefield, create a number of 1/1 blue elemental creature tokens equal to the devotion of blue.
So your devotion to blue is 1.
Huh?
Your devotion to blue is 1.
Devotion to blue is 1.
Actually, it'd be 2 with this. So,
Oh, because I have 2 out.
yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, no, because your devotion to blue is 1 there and 1 there.
Gotcha. Alright, well, and also I'm going to gain a life for that. And what else do I got? I'm going to go ahead and 1 to the face.
Why? You gotta hit my face. So you gotta do 0 to the face. It's more impressive because then you get crabbed.
No. I don't think you understand how that works.
Untap.
Pass turn.
Upkeep. Draw. Alright, land for turn. I don't really like that pinger
What pinger?
because he just keeps hitting me into the face. But you know what? We're gonna be smart about this.
Be smart.
So I'm gonna play Rabid Bite.
Okay.
And I'm going to cast it on this because target creature you control deals damage equal to its power.
What is it? Is it sorcery?
Yes.
Okay.
2 creature you don't control. So
Uh-huh.
schwant that dies.
Alright, that was nice.
So that goes to my graveyard. And then, since I played a green spell, I gain a life, and this gets a +2/+2. And then we're going to enter into combat for 3 and 5.
Alright. That brings me down to 9.
And I'm top decking. Pass turn.
Alright. Well. 4. I'm gonna go ahead and bring out my golf squid. It comes into play. Tap all lands target player controls.
You
Gain a
gross.
life, which is helpful. And then I'm gonna come at you for 1 to the face.
1 direct to the face.
1 directly to the face.
Okay.
And that's what I can do. Pass turn.
Alright. Untap. Upkeep. draw. Music at MTG says, what is top decking?
That means you have no cards in your hand. You are playing to the deck.
Yeah, so I have no cards in hand, so I have to draw.
Or I do not.
You have a ton of cards in hand. Alright, so we're going to do this. And I'm going to play Wicked Burrow Elder, which is the card that I played before. And that's going to go out. And I'm going to pay 1 to remove the -1/-1 counter on it to destroy target artifact.
Okay. Well, that blows.
And I'm going to gain a
Wait,
life.
what is that? What was that?
What was it?
That you brought out?
This Wicked
It's a
Burrow.
creature?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, that blows.
I
keep that
and
statement.
right. So this could say +2/+2. And then I'm going to enter into combat for 3 and 3 coming at you.
Alright, so that takes me down to 4. Oof. Dang.
Pass turn.
Alright,
Woo!
let's show us. Let's get back in this.
Let's represent.
That's what I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Tidewalker. Tidewalker comes into play with a time counter on it for each island that you control. So
Okay.
5 at this time.
Right.
I'm just gonna do this. And
One to the face.
1 to the face. This is it is a creature, isn't it?
Yeah. So I take 1 to the face.
1 to the face. That's all I got right now.
Alright.
All right,
what the heck
pass
is
turn.
going on? Alright. Untap. Upkeep. And draw. Alright. Ooh, hello. We don't have any creatures in my graveyard. Can I pull this off? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I can because this actually I'm able to play that. So
What is it that you're playing?
Ghoul Tree. Ghoul Tree costs 1 less for each creature you have in your graveyard.
Okay.
I can cast it because this one makes my Tree Folk cast cost 1 less.
Is it a creature?
Yes. Alright.
Poop.
So I'm going to play that and then bring out the big guns. Because I'm going to set this over here for right now.
Yeah.
And then move all my other creatures up there. So now he is a big dummy.
A big dumb dummy.
A
Just
big
what
dumb
we like to
dummy.
hear.
Big dumb dummy. So come on, focus up. Ghoul Tree. There we go. There we go. He's a big dumb dummy.
Alright, that's fun. Okay.
And where are we at for... that's a 5/5?
It's 5/5.
Okay.
It's a 2/2.
That's a 2/2.
That's a 1/1. It's 2 different creatures.
2 different creatures. Okay, so you have 2 1/1s. I don't like that 5/5 though.
He is friendly.
No, he is not. He's not. He's not friendly. He gets 5 to the face. Let's go with. What are you at? What's your life?
I'm at 4.
You're at 4? Okay, I'm gonna pass turn.
Okay. Alright. Show me
Potato salad.
coleslaw. Oh, alrighty. Escape Artist is unblockable. Discard a card from your hand, return Escape Artist to owner's hand. Alright. I like that. I like that a lot. And we're gonna go ahead and play 2. Tap any 2 or 3 creatures without flying. That. And that.
Okay.
And that. Tap that one.
This one too?
Yep.
Okay.
I don't need any life because I don't have a Kraken eye anymore. That's okay. And then I'm gonna go ahead and 1 direct to the face.
Okay.
I'm going to do the 5/5 and a 2/2.
Okay, I'm gonna chump block with my little 2/2.
Okay. So
Or my 1/1 and my 1/1. So I'll block the 5/5 and I'll block the 2/2.
Okay.
And then I took the 1 to the face.
And then this.
Yep. Did you swing with that one too, or no?
Yeah, I swing with this.
Okay, so then I take both of them or just one?
What do you? Both.
Okay, so then I take 2.
Okay. Alrighty.
Is that your turn?
That is my turn.
All right. So untap.
I don't even know what to say right now.
Upkeep.
Dun, dun, dun.
Draw. All right. Oh, this is fun. We're gonna play Lignify.
Don't know what that means.
So Lignify is.
What is it?
Oh, come on.
Creature.
It's a creature. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. You piece of poopy. So basically what Lignify is an enchant creature is a 0/4 tree folk with no abilities.
Oh,
So I'm going to cast it on that.
And that is it is a creature?
It's an enchantment.
Enchantment. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and counter it with a null.
Okay.
Say counter target artifact or enchantment spell.
All right.
I like that.
And then I'm going to swing all out.
Okay. I can block with a 1/1. And I'm just...
Block to 10/10.
And that is it!
That's game.
That's game.
All right, so we're going to play a different deck, I'm assuming.
Actually, I think that one might be my last one for the night.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't know if I had it in me for a couple more. Well, yeah.
Music and MTG says, did that say 10/10?
I did say 10.
Yes, it did say 10/10.
That was used. Okay.
That was this card right here.
All right, let's try one. Let's try a different deck. We'll go at it.
Okay.
We'll go at it.
All right, I'm going to play my other deck. I don't know which one this is because I literally just grabbed what deck was next to my trees. So who knows? It could be all land.
Oh, fun.
I mean,
that
there's
would be
that.
good for me. Bad for you. Bad day for moose and squirrel.
Bad day for moose and squirrel. So I'm
Grab up
hoping
the
that
next.
this isn't anything too ridiculously bitchin'. But apparently I have multicolored
This
sleeves.
is why I need deck boxes.
Yes, you need deck boxes. I actually have a couple if
And
you're
I need,
interested.
like sandwich bags for my cards. At least they're in something.
Well, you know, they're in sleeves, so they in theory should not be bendy or twisty or whatever.
I don't see any pringling happening. But
God, why is this so hard to shuffle?
so earlier when everybody was talking about the different colors of sleeves, well obviously there's not yellow. This I liked. Well, I'll show you once I get into it, and I'll tell you what I call this one. It's fantastic. So I do enjoy sleeves. A lot of times we go to our local game store, or kind of local game store, and they would have sleeves on discount. They would be used sleeves, which I don't really care because I am not picky.
Right.
And I'd find all the good ones.
Mhm.
These ones I bought, though.
No, there's what are those? What the hell is it called? These are dragon sleeves. That's what these are the ones.
Those are
I
nice, yeah.
I love dragon sleeves or dragon shield. That's what it is.
Dragon
We're not sponsored by them.
Yeah,
I
we're
just like them. Which is funny because the deck box pro stuff.
the Ultra Deck Box Pro, yeah. For a minute there, I could see there was some Captain Marvel sleeves I really wanted. But see, that's the thing. Like, I enjoy playing. I don't really go out with cards. I more recently have bought more. I got really into the D&D ones. What is it called? What is that set called?
Which one?
The D&D ones.
Adventures in Forgotten Realms.
Yes. I was really into that for a minute there. I like that. I got some pretty good cards pulls out of those. And then I got into Crimson Vow.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I couldn't stop buying those, even though when you watch any of the other channels do
Crimson Vow is amazing.
card pulls, the pulls weren't as great.
I love the art on it though because
They
it's
are, yeah.
darker.
The art is
freaking
darker.
amazing.
It is a lot of fun. I did really like that. I did a couple Midnight Hunt. It wasn't my favorite. But I do have to say, like, Jumpstart has been one of my favorite ones. to
I
pull
love
from.
Jumpstart. It's so much fun to draft. You never know what you're gonna
You
get,
don't know what you're gonna get.
and you have to play to what cards you have in your hand.
Yep, I love Jumpstart. I think think that would be something fun to do, a challenge where we get
Hell
two
yeah.
packs and make a deck.
That's one of the things that I want to do is do a draft.
Yeah.
And go between you and I because it's so much fun. I mean, seriously.
All right, let's roll.
Music and MTG says Dragon Shields are boss sleeves.
13 for me.
Oh, look at that. We're gonna go to the table camera. 19. Look at that.
Right, okay,
whoop, 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 whoop.
So
See what this says? 19.
So yeah. So I'm assuming you want me to pull first or draw first?
You know what? I'm gonna shoot from the hip and go. I want to go first.
Go ahead, go first.
Because I still have no idea what deck this is. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
Oh,
Okay.
You've got mixed sleeves.
Like I said, I don't know what deck this is, so
You could have been like just randomly pulling shit from 2 different decks.
probably.
Alright.
Well, this is gonna be interesting. Okay. If this is the deck that I think it is, this is probably gonna be over fairly quickly.
For me or for you?
Yes. We're gonna go. Shit. Okay.
I got a mulligan.
So we're gonna do this. I'm gonna play Root Brown Crag. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you control a mountain, which I don't. So I'm gonna show that. Just because some of this land is absolutely cool. There we go. Root Brown Crag.
Yeah,
So that gets tapped.
That draw wasn't good.
Nope. But you know what? Hey, we're gonna play this out and just see
See how it goes.
what the hell happens because yeah.
Hopefully this will be enough.
I'm hoping.
Oh, I gotta put this on 20. I only had it at 4. Yeah, that's not gonna work out for me.
Because everything that I just drew in my hand, yup.
I have a hodgepodge of shit in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on.
Wow, you guys are killing it on the notifications. Holy cow.
Okay, so land for turn.
Wow.
Pass turn.
All right.
Which one are you?
Untap, upkeep, draw. And we're going to play Thornwood Falls. So I'm going to show you what that is. I love the art on some of these cards. So it just enters the battlefield tapped, I gain a life.
Yeah.
And boo. There we go. And pass turn.
We're gonna go ahead and play my next land. And then we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have to pass turn again. I have to wait it out here.
Alright. I'm going to untap, upkeep. Oof. Alright, play another land. This is going to be the Cinder Barrens, which is kind of cool. So that's just a black and red. So that comes to the battlefield tapped, and I'm going to tap 1 green, 1 colorless, and play Predatory Sliver.
Okay.
Which Sliver creatures you control get +1/+1. So now
What is that?
that is a creature.
Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and play instant, and shock deals 2 damage to target creature or player.
Lame. Alright. So that goes to my graveyard. And pass turn.
Yeah, fuck that card. And then, unfortunately, I cannot do anything else. I did not get another land. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass turn.
Alright, so untap, upkeep,
Oh, this is gonna be bad.
and draw. Alright, look at that. Let's see here. Nurturing Peatland,
Yeah, and I didn't show this.
which is I can pay 1 life and add a black or a green, or I can pay 1, sack it, and draw a card. So there's that. And then I'm going to play. Alright. I'm going to play 1 red and 2 colorless for Spiteful Sliver,
Okay.
which is this. And this is whenever creature you control, slivers you control, whenever this creature is dealt damage, it deals that much damage to target player or planeswalker.
Alright.
Pass turn. Hey, Sasha says, hi, guys.
Hey, Sasha.
How you doing, Sasha? We're nerding out.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and play Spike Shot Goblin. If I pay one of my mountains and I tap, I can have Spike Shot Goblin deal damage equal to its power or target creature or player. To target creature or player.
Nice.
I don't know if you want to show that for me.
Yep. Get right over on that. That's a fun card.
That was pretty fun. So, the deck now that it's already out, like it's only a red deck, so yellow sleeves and the red, I would call this the hot dog deck because
it's the hot dog deck.
Ketchup and mustard. I know it's weird, but that's some terms.
You're not the only one, Sasha. Sasha's saying, yeah, I'm sorry I didn't understand this popular geek game.
Yeah. That's alright. I didn't either at first, to be quite honest. Like,
yes.
In school, a lot of people played this on lunchtime, and I was just like,
Mm-hmm.
So I get that, like I understand it, but as I got older, I started playing probably in, I want to say my early 20s, and then I still didn't even understand it back then. I just thought I did because Wrath of God I thought meant that I won. My ex-husband also believed that when I said that I won.
He totally did.
And then he sold all my cards on me. So, I mean, it is what it is. And then I started playing again now, and I get a little bit more of an understanding with it. But
well, I mean, don't count the whole process short because you're also quite an intimidating player when you get the right card pull.
When I have the right card pull, I can. But who isn't though? If they know what they're doing, if they build their decks or whatever,
but
you get the right card pull.
Here's the thing, though: playing all the tournaments and stuff that I've played and playing across the table from you as many times as we play together, it's quite intimidating when you have a girl, and that's not being sexist. That's being most girls don't play Magic the Gathering, but when they do and they're good at it, it's intimidating as fuck.
So, and D&D. I don't care. I accept it.
Sasha's saying, nice shirt there, Heather, because apparently Skeletor riding a cat is bitching.
Oh, yeah, it is. I got that for my birthday last year.
All right, so I'm going to play land for turn.
Okay.
Which is Selesnya Guildgate. Mm-hmm. You guys can see that. Comes in a battlefield tapped. So there's that. And I'm going to play for 1 red and 2 colorless a Blur Sliver, which Sliver creatures you control now have haste.
Fun.
So there is that.
So I just want to explain haste.
What haste is that your creatures are unaffected by summoning sickness. What summoning sickness is that you can't attack as soon as your creatures come out, unless they have haste.
Yeah.
So, and we should actually, one of the things I want to do is put together a vocabulary list to have in one of the side panels or something.
So people would know what we're talking about.
Yeah, so people can know. We put different animations and shit up there, so.
Yeah.
But that's farther down the road, because we're just doing a test with this stuff tonight to see if, you guys like it. We can fix some lighting issues and some sound issues or whatever. But we've been wanting to do this, for at least 2 years now.
Something like that. I know we mentioned it several times.
Right.
Don't make this weird when we were playing and whatnot. So yeah, we've been wanting to do this for a minute, and now here we are.
Yeah, we're playing real cardboard. Mm-hmm. So and that's past turn.
All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and play land.
Mm-hmm. Excuse me. Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and do Brimstone Valley. I'm gonna deal 3 damage to target creature.
Okay, which one?
This guy, I think.
Okay. So when he gets 3 damage done to him, I'm going to also do 3 damage to you because Slivers I control when this creature's dealt damage.
I picked the wrong one, my friend. Okay, so I get 3 damage taken.
And he dies.
Taken.
So that was that. Let me see the card so I can show the.
Well, and I should have
prequels.
read the text of what was what, and that's on me. Yeah. Okay. Going for that guy next. Just insight. Then I'm gonna go ahead and tap, and I'm going to tap Spike Shot Goblin and have it deal damage equal to power to target creature or player.
So you're gonna do it to my face?
I'm gonna do it to your face.
Okay.
And so for that, that would be what? 1 and 2.
1 to my face.
1 to your face. Okay. Nice turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. Alright, so we're going to do this. I'm going to pay a life to make this a swamp. I'm going to play 1 for white, this for blue, this for red, and this for green. Okay? So, blue, white, black, red, green.
Blue, red, white, black, green. What the fuck is that?
That is the yummy yummy dum dums.
Okay.
This
What the hell?
is the Sliver Hive Lord. Sliver creatures you control have indestructible.
Okay. Well then. Well.
So there is that.
That's not fun.
And since you have no creatures, I'm
I
going
have no.
to swing for 2.
That brings me down to 14.
That's right.
That brings me down to 14.
Don't bring me down, Bruce.
Is that your turn?
Yes, best turn.
Got anything else coming?
Nope, that's it. Didn't we look up the lyrics for that? Is it Groose?
Groose.
Yeah.
Yes, Groose.
What the hell is Groose? I don't understand that.
Okay, let's see what we got here. Number of creatures you control. That's gonna help me out.
Down.
Oh, poop.
Poop. A.
Equal to the number of creatures you can. That doesn't help me right now. Why? It's only 4. Alrighty. Go ahead and bring out Heirs of Stormkirk. Creature Vampire. Intimidate. Creatures can't be black except for artifact creature and or creatures that share the same color with it. Whatever. So this is red, and you have red. Heirs of Stormkirk deals combat damage to a player. Put +1/+1 counter on it.
Alright, let me show that in the
Which is nice.
camerulas.
I used up all of my land, so I cannot do direct damage this time.
Come on, where the hell's it at?
I always think it looks like a vampire Beyonce.
It does look like a vampire Beyonce. I can't see it because it wouldn't.
Anyway,
Should have drank up.
that is my turn because I am not coming at you with a 5/5 over there. Pass turn.
Alright, look at biggies.
Yeah.
Alright, untap, upkeep, and we're gonna draw and get another land. And yes, that works really freaking well. Okay, so I'm gonna tap down. I'm gonna pay a life for green. Then tap down the rest of these for colorless, and I'm gonna play Might Sliver. And each sliver you control gets +2/+2.
Fun.
So yeah, now it's about to get dumb. So this is now a 4/4. This is now a 7/7. And this is now a 4/4.
Well, friends, I think that's Bonbayashi.
Sabotage. Alright, so I'm going to swing and enter into combat.
Of course.
For 4 and for 7. Which one?
This one.
You don't want to block the
This one. I'm gonna block with both.
Okay, so you're gonna block the 2/2 with that. Okay,
yeah.
And that gets turned into pink mist.
Of course, and then I guess we're gonna go with.
All right.
I'm gonna take the 4. Actually.
You're gonna take the 4?
I'm gonna take the 4. That
All
will
right.
bring me down to 10. I'm gonna keep that one.
All right, and that is going to be past turn.
Ooh, Dak. I thought we had this.
Survivor Girl podcast says, "What the fuck?"
Exactly. Exactly. Oof. Man. I'm kind of really like at a standstill in a way. Because I only have 4 lands. I'm not getting anything more than that.
Are we doing best 2 out of 3 for this one too? Or?
Yeah, I guess we can.
All right.
So there's 4. I'm going to bring out the Blade Tusk Boar. That creature 4. Intimidate again. He's got red, so it doesn't really help me out as much. If you were playing a different deck with a different color, that would. And I don't have any land left over to do direct damage to the face.
All right.
But that's what it is. That's where I'm at right now, guys.
Music and MTG says, "What is a sliver?"
Yeah, what is a sliver?
A sliver was actually designed by a fan of Magic way back when, and then Wizards of the Coast went through and adapted it. And the unfortunate thing was they kept making cards that would just synergize really, really well.
Mm-hmm.
So with slivers, which I've always liked slivers because they're just a fun tribal to play, if you will.
Mm-hmm.
And they get out of hand really fucking quickly.
I could see where that would be a thing.
And like I'm shit in the bed when it comes for mana drop. So, but yeah, slivers are really, really fun to play. Like I can't tell you how many sliver decks I've actually had, but they're God, I forgot what plane they're actually from. But so they were annihilated, and then they went through and did basically like the Jurassic Park process of cloning the sliver DNA and bringing it back to life. So what happened? Slivers overtook everything, which is what they do. So I hope that answers your question. Eminem. I'm just gonna start calling this listener Eminem. So there's that. Did I draw? No, I didn't draw. Okay. Untap, upkeep, draw. There we go. Wow. I couldn't even fucking play that if I wanted to. Alright, so we're going to do 1 green and 1 colorless for Predatory Sliver. So now,
I do not lie.
slivers I control get a +1/+1.
Well.
So now, this is going to... a 4/4,
like it's coming to an end soon.
a 5/5, an 8/8, and a 5/5.
Yeah, this deck is not.
All right.
Draw.
So let's go with what's your life total at?
I am at 10 currently.
You're at 10 currently.
I am.
Okay. So let's do this. 5, 8, and 5.
Well then.
So
8.
switches. Okay, so
And it's supposed to be a 5, right?
yeah. Why did that slip over?
8 and I'm gonna go for that one.
Okay.
Pink miss, and that leaves me with 5, right?
Right, pink miss.
That's what that is. All right, guys, that leaves me with no creatures on the playing field.
All right.
Tap them lands and hope for another, and I don't get it. Okay. Mutiny.
Yeah.
Target creature an opponent controls deals damage equal to the power of another target creature that player controls.
Well, they're all indestructible, so.
So that doesn't do anything to it?
It fucks it up, but here's the issue is that depending on what you choose, it's going to kill you, because this also has where if creatures dealt damage, it does it to you.
Well, let's just go ahead and end this.
So you're doing it to the 8.
Say tell me that you're done playing without telling me that you're done playing. Alright.
What card was that so I can show it?
Oh, it was a Mutiny, which is a good card.
It is a good card.
If you do it right.
Yes. There it is.
I wasn't getting enough draw too. I mean, that wasn't me like purposely just I'm gonna quit, but in the same sense, like it was coming anyway.
It's Sabatucci.
Yeah.
All right.
One more.
Depending.
We'll see. I don't know about the Sliver deck.
Honestly, I didn't realize it was this deck until I started shuffling the cards, and I'm like, okay, is this the deck? I don't really know.
Just depending on what it is, like this deck is not a bad deck. You just have to get the right pull for it.
Well, Colin
to show the magic.
Actually has a really nasty ass Sliver deck, and he's got like all the really good cards and stuff. Because I don't know what all cards I have in here. Because I was doing some F&M stuff because we were playing here actually.
Yeah.
And I took some cards out, put some more cards in, and then I played Colin with my Sliver deck, and he just fucking annihilated me.
Alright, so who goes first on this round?
You lost, you go first. You should go first. So there's that.
Okay then. We're gonna go ahead and that's a fun one. It's a mountain. It's an older one. I can tap and add mana to my.
What's the set symbol on that? Oh wow, that is an old one. I love the art on these older ones. You guys can see that. Like, isn't that just fucking bomb ass art?
Alright, so that is my turn.
Alright. So I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna switch over to the other camera here. And let's see if I can actually keep some lands. You know what? Yeah, we're gonna keep that. Alright, so I'm gonna play Windscarred Crag. It comes to the battlefield tap, I gain a life. And pass turn.
Let's see here. We got 2. What can we do? Nothing. Passing turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, Urawa. Alright, let's do. We're gonna play Jungle Hollow.
Hollow. Oh, Hollow.
And get another life. Right. So apparently Eminem is saying stay home. Because you didn't have anything to play? Is that what that means? Or I'm going to stay the fuck home.
Alright, is that your...
yeah, it's past turn.
Alright, draw again. And we're going to play another land. Another mountain, if you will. And then that gives us 3. And nothing else to play, so pass turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw. And we're gonna do this. I'm gonna play Orzhov Guildgate, which is black and white. And then I'm gonna play 1 green, 1 red, and play Quick Sliver.
What is that?
This is... You may play Quick Sliver anytime. You can play an instant. And any player may play a Sliver card anytime he or she can play an instant.
Okay, and is that a creature?
Yes.
Okay. Nail down. I have nothing else to really do.
And I'm going to pass turn.
Okay, I'm going to take a turn. And I also have another Neptune.
Mewtwo.
That gives me 4. And what can I do with 4?
What can you do with a drunken sailor?
Alright, just by tapping it just adds another, it's not anything extra. Okay, I can do nothing, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass my turn.
All right. So untap, upkeep, draw, and we're gonna play another nurturing peatland, which is one we played before, and we're gonna do this. We're gonna play for 1 life. You tap down a green and a colorless and play Predatory Sliver. Slivers you control get +1/+1. Okay. And then we're gonna play for a black and a colorless. Clot Sliver means you can each sliver gains 2, and you can regenerate this.
So are these the ones also that if I attack or do anything to that it comes back to me?
No, that was the other cards.
These are all good then.
Eminem says wash your hands. Okay, so apparently washing hands is what you're doing with this round, or what?
I don't know.
All right.
Your...
Pass turn.
Okay. Yes. Go ahead and tap a land. I'm gonna play Mugging. Mugging deals 2 damage to target creature. That creature can't block. That one.
Okay.
And the next I'm going to play Mutiny on these 2. Target creature an opponent controls deals damage equal to its power to another target creature that player controls.
Which one are you doing it to? This to this one. Okay. So that one dies. Eminem said, I thought it was a taco. Thought what was it? Oh, the wash hands emoji?
Oh.
That's weird.
That's your turn.
Alright. Untap.
That's my turn.
Alright.
And that's your turn.
Alright. We're going to go land for turn. Comes in the battlefield, tap to gain a life. And we're going to play for 1 white and 2 colorless. Slivers you control get a +0/+1. So now this is a 2, 3. And this is a 1, 2. And then I'm going to pay 1 life and play a black. Schwamp. Target player reveals their hand. You choose an artifact or a creature from it. That player discards that card.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, what do you got here? You don't have any of that stuff. Yucky poopy. That's not any fun.
So not son of a bitch.
Alright, and I'm going to enter into combat for 1 to the face.
I will take it, bringing me down to 19.
Don't bring me down!
Ooh, land for turn. I dig it. And that brings me to... Okay, yes.
Jeez.
Okay, so I'm going to play Punish the Enemy instant. Punish the enemy deals 3 damage to target player and 3 damage to target creature.
Okay, so I take 3 to the face, and... You know, 3 damage to this?
Yep.
Alright.
If you want to show that too.
Yep, give me 2 seconds while I throw this in the graveyard. So, punish the enemy. Right? A little bit of effect. There we go. Alright. Alright, untap. Upkeep. Draw. Alright, look at that. And we're going to go 1 red, 2 colorless. And I'm going to play Cinder Barons, which comes from the battlefield tapped. So that is Sliver creatures you control get haste. So I'm going to swing in for free.
Okay, I will take
And I'm top decking. Yay!
Bring
Pass
me to
turn.
16.
Yeah.
Just to be a dick. Lava Axe. Deals 5 damage to target player. I wonder who it is.
I'm going to take 5 to the face. And that takes me down to 13.
Okay. And I don't know if you want to show that.
Yes. There we go.
Okay. And that's my turn.
All right. All right. Untap, upkeep, draw. This is not fucking helpful. I guess I'm just gonna swing for 3. Bing, bing.
3. That brings me down.
All right.
Brings me down. The 13.
Eminem says, "Is a Sliver deck expensive?" It can be. I mean, here's the reality: any deck can be stupid expensive. But the best bang for your buck is when you figure out how to build a deck on a budget, and you still take it and play and win. I mean, it's not always about winning and about the amount of money you can spend on a deck. I mean, good lord, we used to go to what was it? What was the place that we did all the big box tournaments from? The game store in Saginaw. Do you remember that?
Game On.
Game On, yes. So we used to play. We used to get like big boxes, like shoe boxes, like 2,000 cards, and we'd draft out of that, and we'd play. And at the time, it was like what, $12 a box or something?
$12 a box.
It was stupid cheap, and obviously the prices have gone up substantially because, well, that's what you do. So we could get like 2,000 cards for $12, and then still be able to draft and add cards to our collection. And it was so much fun because we'd be building these stupid, cheap, jank decks and just mopping the floor with each other across the table.
Yeah, I mean, it was something easier. It's kind of like, okay, well, that's something that we can do. It doesn't cost a whole lot.
Right, right.
And another thing, too, with Magic cards, and the prices go up and go down daily on a lot of the cards.
It's insanity.
Some of them you wouldn't expect. We are not sponsored by any of these, but I have found through Twiddler's Place, actually, he had recommended Delver Lens, and that is so much better than the other one that we were using. Not to throw shade,
right.
but you don't have to really actually put it on the light surface, and it picks up the cards way better.
Yeah.
And I spent more time not wanting to throw my phone using that one, so yeah, I just wanted to give a little thing on that one.
I mean, that worked. I use TCG Player, so
that's what I was using, but I got
Yeah.
so frustrated with it. Delver Lens, I just like it picks it up so much easier.
right.
So yeah, that's a different way that you guys can look at it when you're going through and trying to scan cards. If you have extra ones and you're kind of curious about what the cost is, or
Right.
you know.
I mean, the reality of it is depending on how much money you want to spend on a deck, you don't have to. In fact, I encourage you to learn the synergies of the cards, and if you want to throw a card in the deck that's, $400, fine.
I wouldn't personally, but
Neither would I.
that's totally up to you and how you play and what you want to do with your cards. If they're whack expensive,
Yeah.
I would definitely suggest at least putting sleeves on them if you have a card that expensive.
Exactly. Or, I don't know.
Don't shuffle like bridge.
Getting it graded and leaving it in a hard case for the rest of its life. But that's just us, because we're not only players, we're somewhat collectors. So
And you are more of a collector than I am, I would say.
I've been playing since 1994. I love Magic.
Yeah. So, is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and draw. Land for time.
But yeah, I hope that answers your question. Because I mean, you can go as cheap or as expensive as you want to build any deck, not just Sliver decks or Heather's Nope deck, which is really funny. And in fact, with all the new releases and stuff, like that was another thing I would really like to do, is when we get some extra cash up, is to do like a pre-release.
Yeah.
Which is so much fun because you never know what cards you're going to get. And it's just like a draft. You pop open your pre-release kit and you just play each other.
Yep.
And, you know, we play for funsies because there's never... I mean, at the store, if you were to do it, you'd get booster packs and you know, other extra perks and shit like that. But we just play for funsies because that's what we do. We love playing Magic.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's been a minute since I played. I still love playing. Since I haven't played in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and tap my... Hold on. Yes. Tap my 6 here. And I'm going to go ahead and play an Explosive Impact. Instant. Explosive Impact deals 5 damage to target creature or player. I'm going to go ahead and just deal it to you.
All right.
I don't know if you want
5 to the face.
5 to the face.
So that takes me down to 8. Oof. That's kind of getting some scary numbers there.
Yeah, and I don't have anything out to block anything right now, so I feel like that's the best course of action for me until I can actually get some cards out to protect myself. Bring him down as low as I can without taking too much damage. Pass turn.
Untap.
On my part.
Upkeep. Draw. Ooh, hello, gorgeous. Now, see, this is cool because I'm going to play this card just to go through and show it. Because I really, really like... Do I have enough? Oh, fuck, I don't.
Okay.
Ah, poo-poo crappy. Damn it, I need another... I need a fucking another color. Where are you at over there for life?
I'm at 13.
You're at 13? Okay, cool. I'm going to swing for 3.
That'll bring me down to 10.
I really, really want to show this off, though, because this is a really cool card. But, yeah, so, and we've done that 1,000 times past turn. Where, you know, we've drafted, and, you know, we've spent $12 on 2,000 cards, and had an absolute blast playing these cheap jank decks, and then tore them apart, built other decks, and kept on playing each other. Which, to me, is so much fun. That's what it's about. It's about throwing cardboard and playing. And sometimes you build some pretty brutal decks, and we have 5-hour, one-turn games. Or we get the right card draw, and we just absolutely annihilate each other.
Yep.
So, yeah, you can go as cheap or as expensive. I prefer going cheaper just to play the cards. I mean, to me, that's what it's about. That's why I love playing Arena. I'm actually going to go adjust the computer here. So.
Okay. You want me to wait till you...
No, go ahead.
Okay, so I am tapping 5, and I'm going to play Victorious Destruction. It's a sorcery. If sorry target artifact or land, its controller loses a life. I am going to pick this land because it's the only black-white that you have. And if you can show that.
Yes, I will.
And then...
Land Destruction. I got some of that in Arena today.
So you will lose a life for that. I'm going to go ahead and tap another mountain, and I'm going to play Shock, which deals 2 damage to target creature or player. You're at 7 right now. I'm going to go ahead and... do I get anything from that if I get rid of it?
Nope, it's just my silver size.
I'm going to do that. Get rid
Okay,
of that
so
guy.
you blow it up. Shock. Let me show that one real quick.
Shock again.
The Shock. I didn't get the fact that show the first time, but Shock is fun. The first time, but Shock is fun.
Shock is fun.
Shock is literally a 1-drop for 2 damage to whatever.
Okay, and that is my turn.
Okay, untap. Upkeep, Dirawa. Okay, so there we go. Alright, so that is a Rugged Highland, so I gain a life.
Alright.
And then I'm just going to keep swinging at you for 1.
For 1, that brings me down to 9.
And I need...
Is that your...
Alright, yes, go.
I need
land! I need an island! Give me a damn island. You know, as the friends across the pond say, oh, for fuck's sake.
Oh, for fuck's sake. That's funny.
We're gonna get along great.
So I'm gonna go ahead and play 5. Scorch the Field. Destroy target land. Scorch the Field deals 1 damage to each human creature.
Yep, don't have that.
But I'm still gonna destroy a land.
Alright, so
anyway,
you blow my land up.
Blowing your land up.
Jerk
I'm gonna
face.
go ahead and pass the turn.
Untap.
And the
Upkeep.
jerk
Give me
face.
land. Woo! Yeah, baby. Okay, so we're gonna do this. And we're gonna do this. And play Venom Sliver. Sliver creatures you control have Death Touch.
Fuck that.
And this is the fun card that I just drew into. Not because I'm being a dick, but because I need to maintain some life here. So one red, one colorless. Play Circle of Protection from red. I can tap a land and prevent all damage against you from one red source. If a source does damage to you more than once a turn, you may pay 1 mana each time you want to prevent that damage.
Alright, so what is that specifically?
Okay, so basically what it is I can tap a land to prevent one source of red mana damage. Or red.
So, like, does that mean, like, instant sorcery?
One red source.
Okay.
So if you play more than one red source, I have to tap another land to prevent it.
Gotcha.
So it's like a fog.
Uh-huh.
But it's for red.
So if I go to say, I'm going to play this sorcery and do something.
If it's for damage, I can tap a land and prevent it.
Okay, sounds good. Yes, I do not like. Is that,
and then I'm going to poke for 1.
that brings me down to 8.
Take that.
What are you at? 8?
8
for 8. 8 for 8.
I need some land. No more land destroy.
Just gonna play, see what happens. Yeah, destroying of these. Gonna destroy a land.
Okay.
Melt terrain. It deals 2 damage to that land's controller.
Oh, it does 2 damage to me. You know what? Actually, I'm going to pay 1 life and prevent damage to me.
Okay.
But
So destroy a land.
yeah, the land gets destroyed. So which one are you
do
on?
that one.
Okay, so this one. Quit blowing my land up, lady face!
And that is my turn. Like, that's what I got. I'm kind of concerned I don't even have any creatures in this deck at this point.
Draw. I mean, you're kind of doing some effective shit, though.
I am, but I'm like, I would like some
land for turn.
So that's fun.
And yeah, I'm going to swing for 2.
Which will bring me down to 6.
Pass turn. If I don't get the chance to play this card, I'm going to be very bummed out.
Okay, so I'm gonna play Electricy. Instant Electricy deals 1 damage to target creature you don't control. That.
Okay, I'm going to tap a mana and prevent 1 damage.
Okay, and then I'm gonna go ahead and 5. Scorch Field. I'm gonna Scorch the Field, and it deals 1 damage to each creature. I'm gonna Scorch that one.
Okay, I'm going to tap a land to prevent damage to my creatures, and you said this one?
Yep.
Okay. And that kills my land. Stop destroying my land!
Listen. Stop trying to be a farmer.
I'm a gardener, damn it.
Also,
There's a difference.
not sponsored by that people.
Yeah.
Passing turn.
Untap, upkeep, draw. Give me a blue land.
No.
Damn it.
That's right.
It's stupid, alright. Pass turn.
Alright. Alrighty.
Ah, fuck, I should have ended combat, damn it.
Sucker.
Damn it!
I don't know if this is going to do anything. But Brimstone Valley deals 3 damage to target creature or player. I'm going to put it to you.
Okay. I'm gonna tap a land and prevent it. Because I don't like getting hit.
What does morbid mean?
What?
Morbid.
Morbid, I don't know what the card says.
It says morbid.
Morbid says Brimstone Valley deals 5 damage to target creature or player if the creature has died this turn. So, no creature die.
There's no morbids. Okay, well then that's done. Pass turn.
Alright, untap, upkeep, draw, give me a land. Okay, so we're gonna do this. 1 green and 2 colorless. When Sliver creatures you control have, whenever this creature deals combat damage, put a +1/+1 counter on it. So we're gonna go 1 and 2 to your face.
Alright, that leaves me at 4.
Alright, so now each one of these get a +1/+1 counter. Pass turn.
Land for turn.
Give me what I want.
I got nothing.
You got nothing? Alright, pass turn.
Passing your turn.
Right.
I mean, passing my turn.
Untap, upkeep. Come on, let me play this freaking card. Pipe Dream Gaming says Lurk.
Get my butt handed to me.
And damn it, I can't play that either.
I'm holding my own fairly with what I don't like. I have not had a single creature out on the field yet.
Yeah, that's it.
And I got you at 7. So
BK Underdog 13 says what? Is it vomit? I don't know what that is.
I don't know.
Blowing? Wind? Stopping? I don't know. What are you at right now?
I'm at 4.
You're at 4?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to pass turn.
Okay. Alrighty.
Because I really want to play this card.
I mean, that card, I have to have something that can get rid of an enchantment, correct?
Yes.
Stupid, and, Brimstone Valley deals 3 damage to target creature or player to you.
To me?
Yes. Oh, wait a second. No.
What?
Only against if I directly damage to you, not these.
Yes, but that's what you pay the other mana for. It's to prevent damage. So I have to pay 1 mana to prevent damage.
What kind of bullshit?
From each source. So what are you doing with this?
I'm gonna just...
Okay, I'm going to pay 1 mana and prevent the damage. As long as I have mana, I can prevent it. If I don't, then I'm fucked.
Alrighty. Well then, let's get rid of more of your lands.
No! Stop blowing up my lands! Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright, here we go.
Trying to make me lose.
Hey! Look at that! I got a blue mana. Yay! And I gain a life.
That fucking land's gone.
Yeah. See, look. Here's my blue land.
Poop.
It's very nice. I like it.
Bye-bye.
Alright.
Fuck that land.
Pass turn.
Alright.
Do not blow up my land.
Good. Holy shit balls.
I'm into something good.
Okay, here's a Stormkirk. Creature vampire. Intimidate.
You're intimidating?
Can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and creatures that share the same color with it.
Lame.
So I got that at least.
That's the Beyonce vampire.
That doesn't show it. It's the Beyonce vampire. I swear, that's every time I draw that card, I'm like, what you doing, Beyonce?
That does look like Beyonce.
It does.
Holy shit.
I told ya.
I'm into something good.
Alright, that's what I got.
Alright.
Excuse me. I wish I would have had something to destroy your land, but I don't. Pass your turn. And yes, I'm hanging out at 4 still.
Okay. So now this is going to be very tricky to do all this. Son of a bitch!
Yeah, it's tricky to rock.
Okay, so we're going to go red, white, black, green, blue. And we're gonna play the Sliver Queen,
Which is bullshit.
which is a proxy. It's altered art.
Which is how much? Is she?
Sliver Queen, the real Sliver Queen, it's like almost $400.
No,
fucking
not
insane.
the price.
Oh, she's a 7/7. And she's going right here, which is amazing.
Real? That's not the real one, though.
No, that's a proxy because I have the altered art.
Gotcha.
But, yeah, so, and I can go through and pay 2 and put a +1/+1 sliver. Colorless sliver, creature, token onto the battlefield. And pass turn.
Oh, alright. Okay.
Because I want to play another card and then we're going to be done.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and play Goblin Shortcutter.
Yep.
Creature Goblin Scout. Whenever Goblin Shortcutter enters the battlefield, a target creature can't block this turn.
Okay, so which one are you not blocking? Okay, so that one's not able to block.
Okay, and then this I'm going to go ahead and play. Whenever It deals combat damage to a player with +1/+1 counter on it. So this is Intimidate.
Okay.
And you don't have any reds out.
Just the one that I can't block. So.
And so that's 2 coming to you.
2 to the face.
To your face.
All right.
And then
you put a +1/+1 counter on it.
That's true. I don't know if I need to spend the time doing so, but I will. So this becomes a 3/3.
Yes.
And let's see here. 1, 2, 3. Massive Raid. Massive Raid deals damage to target creature or player equal to the number of creatures you control.
So deuce. Mid-6.
Oh, yeah, 2. Let's go to that.
Okay, so this dies.
Yep.
Ow, why you gotta be so rude? Use a wound.
Okay, that's my turn.
Alright, untap. Upkeep. Draw. Ooh, hello. Alright, this is what we're gonna do. It's for 1 white. And 1 color, so I'm gonna play Sentinel Sliver. Which gives all of my slivers.
Bullshit.
Vigilance.
So I do not have to tap for all of you that don't know.
Exactly. So, and then I'm going to pay 1, 2, and drop down a colorless sliver. So now he's a 1/1. And then I'm going to swing. Oh, that's right, they don't tap. For 7, 9, and 11.
Well, I don't want to take it all. So I'm going to block. And that leaves me with... died.
You died.
That leaves me with died. That's okay, so...
Yes.
Serious note, though. Without having any creatures on.
Yes.
This deck did hold pretty well.
The fact that you kept blowing up my lands was really fucking annoying.
So that is that you won both of those. So I guess yeah. So yeah, that
GG.
That I like that deck. I haven't played it that much, and I do have to go through here and check and see what else I have for actual creatures in here, because that was kind of crazy.
Yeah, but the fact that you're continually blowing up lands, that's pretty boss move, because you can't play shit if you don't have land.
Right.
Which is a really good strategy.
Exactly. So that's kind of what I built this deck around, but again, I'm looking at it going, damn, do you have any creatures in there to actually protect yourself? Because it doesn't seem like it. What were you thinking, Heather? So yeah, so that was my Nope deck, which I did fairly decent with.
Yes.
And this one, like I said, I called the hot dog deck, which is weird, but that's what I call it.
Because it's red and yellow. It's ketchup and mustard.
So yeah, that was fun.
That was fun.
To battle up. We'll have to come back. We will come back and do this again.
Yes, absolutely.
Maybe like create some decks and play sometime, or bring some more. I've got, I don't know how many more of these. I know you've got several.
We've definitely got a draft. I'd honestly like to go through and just do some drafting stuff. But yeah, we both have several decks that we can go through and play each other, which has been absolutely fun.
Yeah.
I love doing this stuff. So if you guys want to see more of this stuff, blow us up in the comments, drop a like, let us know. All that stuff is free. It doesn't cost you anything, which is great. And we do have a Patreon now, so if you guys want to go check that out. It's Don't Make This Weird Podcast on Patreon. Type it in. Which is another thing we have to go through and update as the icon for it, so you guys can see it, because it's still the old icon.
The new logo, if you guys haven't seen, we went and did that right before.
Let's go to the
right
actual
before
page. There we go.
Our grand opening for the podcast. Got that done. We actually started with a different one. Posted it up on Facebook. We liked what it looked like, but the center part of it just looked a little bit weird. So before we went live, hurried up and made that logo up, and then went to make the banner as well right before we got a chance to go back.
Yep.
We had a really warm welcome for us starting back on Don't Make This Weird. So we just want to thank all of you.
Thank you guys.
A lot of people have jumped on. A lot of Pipe Dream Gaming, Coondog 13. Man, we had so many different ones. M&M, as you call. And so many other ones that Roxanne. Who else we got? Sasha.
BK Underdog 13.
BK Underdog 13.
Who else do we got on there? Well, you guys are all over YouTube. It's hard to keep track of you guys.
Yeah.
But that's awesome because that's a really good problem to have, not being able to keep up. Survivor Girl podcast jumped on. Let's see who else. Nicole was on.
Nicole jumped on.
Hannah was on. Good Lord, you guys got so many different. That's awesome, though. We really, really appreciate you guys.
Yeah, so shout out to all of you guys jumping on and hanging out with us. We will be back again on Thursday with the Don't Make This Weird podcast, and so we will see you. Remember, guys, that we did switch it up we have started to where the last Thursday of the month, we were actually going to take off. We decided that 3 weeks of the month that we're going to do Don't Make This Weird, and then take the last one off. So I hope that you guys will be able to come and hang out with us next Thursday at 8 o'clock. This Thursday coming up at 8 o'clock. I'm trying to remember what day I'm at.
9th.
And also, if you guys want to check out the Rule of Cool.
We're going to go over to the Strange Trends Media logos right now.
Rule of Cool will be tomorrow night, which I'm super excited about because the shenanigans that are going to happen. So many different things have happened. If you guys did not check out these or you have not even know what Rule of Cool is, go check it out on Twitch and on YouTube. You can catch up with the episodes and see what happens tomorrow night.
We have to find out if Ren got out of the box.
We have to find out. Well, if you watch it, you'll find out if Ren got out of the box.
So, to give a quick run over on the screen right now, as you guys are seeing, there's Initiative Impossible. Obviously, Don't Make This Weird. Channel that's always been near and dear to our heart. This is my brain podcast, Survivor Girl Chill Stream, Guitar Fridays, Music and MTG Arena on YouTube, Rule of Cool. And the one that we, for whatever reason, didn't update was Motivational Mondays.
Because I'm kind of doing a little stint right now where Survivor Girl podcast and Motivational Mondays, I will be coming back with that. I have some stuff that I am dealing with in real life. Not that you guys aren't real, but I have some stuff that I'm working through in real life before I get back online and stream with you guys. Again, it's just with Survivor Girl podcast, it's all about that rise up and that glow up and all that stuff. So we'll be back with some more positive, inspiring stuff as soon as I possibly can. But right now, this is what we got. And Pipe Dream Gaming says I'm not real.
He said D&D tomorrow on Pipe Dream Gaming _ on Twitch. And he says, I don't think I'm real anyways. So, yes, in the non-virtual world, we have other stuff that we're dealing with. But we will definitely be there tomorrow night.
You're all real.
On the Rule of Cool, when it's reposted. What does he normally do? No, it'll be on
Twitch.
Pipe Dream Gaming _ on Twitch. That's right. Speaking of can't speaking. But yeah, so go check that out. Also, a shout out to Magic Jerks with Eder J, Mr. Guy, and MTG Attitude. All the channels are in the featured channel in the featured channels in YouTube. And, follow the rest of it. Yeah, I can't talk. So.
All right, I think that's time to end it.
I think that's time to end it. So thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, do all that notification stuff. And we'll see you soon. Later.
Before we say goodbye, though, one more thing.
Yes.
Posted on Thursdays on Roll Cool on YouTube. So check out that. A Ren, a Box, and a Karen?
Brandon.
I probably had that wrong. The newest one is updated. So go check that out, you guys. We'll see you. Come hang out with us tomorrow night on Roll of Cool. You guys will not be disappointed. We're going to have a lot of fun. So thank you again for tuning in.
Tuning in.
Bye.
Bye.